What's up everyone, and in this video we will be talking about, as you can see from the title of this video, the true secret to actually making money with publishing. This is not clickbaity at all, although we often do say that there is no secret to publishing, because there really isn't.
There isn't, but this is as close as it gets.
Yes.
Because this is a thing
that no one talks about.
that people don't talk about enough. No wonder, people publish books and they won't have success, and they'll say, well, sorry, I've been mumbling a little bit. Did you apply this, or did you do this? Like, no. Well, no wonder.
Dude, no wonder your books did not make money. So this actually, when you look at the definition of secret, this actually kind of is a secret. It's people who are publishing who don't have success, and they don't know why. It's because they're not doing this thing that other publishers are doing. And I know we're hyping it up, but before we actually talk about it, I want you to please like the video for the YouTube algorithm, right? You like that?
Yeah, that's good.
And please don't leave me hanging. Also, because I want to see if asking for a like in the beginning, fuck, now I'm just mumbling. I'll just leave this shit in.
Yeah.
If asking for a like in the beginning of a video actually does anything.
Oh.
So I'm trying to see, does it help the YouTube algorithm? We want to see, just like the fucking video. Okay.
Okay.
Onto the secret, what it is. So there are people, us included, and many others, there are many publishers making 5 figures a month. $10,000 plus, it's a lot of money. 10K, 20K, we have people approaching 30K a month royalties profit.
Yeah. Of all these people making 10K plus per month of publishing,
You really are mumbling a bit. 10K plus
Yeah.
with publishing.
0 of them don't do this thing.
Yes.
100% of them do this thing.
Yes. And I'm going to keep on hyping up without revealing it, but every time someone has published, 4, 5, 6 books or more, and then they come to us saying, guys, I'm making like a few $100 a month, but I'm not having the success at all that you guys talk about that people are having. Every time we have a student of ours who says that, like, I genuinely hate when people don't get results. I really do. If it's because you don't take action, or you take action and you don't get results. So every time someone says that, I'm like, okay, show me all your books. If they won't do that, okay, I say, fuck off, you want help or not? Show me your books. So they do, and it's the same thing every time. So let's reveal what it is. The big thing is having reviews on your books, okay? For some reason, people don't want to talk about it because for a lot of people, it is the missing piece.
If you do not have reviews for your books, you will never, ever make even just $5,000 a month with publishing.
No, you won't. Now, I will say, back in 2017, I had like a book that had like 2, 3, 4 reviews and was making over $1,000 a month. But in this day and age, it's not happening. It's not happening anymore. Like, I don't want people to get the idea, we might be a bit guilty sometimes, of the idea that you could just create a book, publish it, and make money. No, you don't necessarily need to like market it everywhere, but you need to get reviews. Reviews is the marketing that you need to do. You publish it, it's not done once you publish. It's done once you've set up an email list automation and have gotten reviews on your book. That's when it's done, that's when it's set it and forget it.
Think about this for yourself. So why is reviews the quote unquote missing piece? I'm gonna put myself in the buyer's shoes, or I'm gonna be myself when I'm out buying shit online. I don't ever buy anything with no reviews.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. I want to make sure it's good quality. It will actually come. Maybe it's some sketchy website. I always read reviews before buying a product. If it has 0 reviews, I'll move on to the next one. And I think the majority of people are the same way.
Yes. You need to understand that the people on the other side of the screen purchasing your products are real human beings. They're as real as you and me. Okay, they're as real as anyone. And when we've made $10,000 a month from our books, this was $10,000 created from 1,000 people who purchased our products. Real people who made the conscious decision, I want to give you money in exchange for that book. Okay, some people like to think it's kind of just like this system. You put money in, money comes out. No, it's real people on the other side
that are making the conscious choice to buy your book.
Yes, and when your books don't have any reviews, people move on. They don't give your book attention. But it's a lot more than just convincing people to purchase your book. Okay, it's a lot more than that. It's this loop that I've talked about. What the hell did I call it? I've mentioned in a few videos, I'm forgetting it now.
The review feedback loop?
Yes, the review feedback loop. So let's say you put your book out, it has no reviews or bad reviews, but we'll just say no reviews, okay? You put it out, like we say, people don't really purchase books with no reviews. Then Amazon's algorithm picks that up. Okay, your book doesn't get sales. It doesn't make us money. It goes down the search results. It still has no reviews. It still doesn't get bought. It goes down and down. It's this feedback loop of your book doesn't make sales, so it moves down. And the more it moves down, the less sales it makes, okay? And then the other side of the spectrum, you put a book up. It has a bunch of reviews. We'll talk at the end of the video.
Positive reviews.
Positive reviews. We'll talk about the end of the video a little bit about how to do that. But you put it up, let's say it has 20 good reviews, completely legitimate reviews within the first week of launching your book. People see that, it's gonna get sales. Social proof like that works like the other side of the spectrum. No social proof, no sales. Social proof, people buy it, they read the feedback, they purchase, okay? And then Amazon's algorithm picks that up, that your book is making sales. Okay, it's making more sales than these other books. Then it moves up the rankings. Like this is being keyword rankings, organic search results. People search keto diet. They can find your book. It moves further up on page 1 towards the top. And then when that happens, it gets even more eyeballs. And then it makes even more sales. And the feedback loop goes the other direction where your book can actually get stronger over time. Okay, and that's the power that reviews have that no one talks about. No one fucking talks about it. I mean, we don't talk about it. We're kind of guilty ourselves. We don't talk too much about it because it's not that interesting, but we certainly have mentioned it before that others don't talk about it. But that's also what we're doing in this video. So if you're not getting the results that you're seeing other people having, analyze that. Like we're assuming you had good keywords that you're publishing your books on.
Assuming everything else is done right, shall we talk about how do you get your reviews?
Yes.
Okay, so let's also remember we got Amazon and we got Audible. It applies the same for both.
Both need social proof. Both need reviews. The algorithm works the same way.
You get both. You make a lot of money from both if you do it right.
Yeah. So when people talk about getting reviews, a lot of people always say the same thing. They say use an email list, which is absolutely correct. Yes, an email list asking your readers for reviews, 100%. That works. But in the beginning, when you don't have an email list, well, you don't have a fucking email list, so you can't get reviews. And an email list gets you reviews over time if you set up like an automation where someone opts in, they purchase your book, and then you kind of like poke them, hey, leave a review over the next 2 weeks. That will get you reviews over the long run. They'll trickle in a few a month. Phenomenal, amazing. But to really like work with the Amazon algorithm in your favor, Audible algorithm as well, you want reviews immediately within launch week, being the first 1 to 2 weeks of launching your book. And that's what people don't talk about. That's what people are missing, getting instant reviews up there quickly. And how do you do that? It's something known as building a launch team. Now, this video won't be dedicated to talking about how to build a launch team. We don't have a video on our channel talking about it either, but do a YouTube search. There are other videos talking about it. It is where you assemble a group of people who are willing to read your book for free. That's what they get out of it. Like, there are people who love reading and they want to read a book for free, and all you ask in return is they leave a review on your book, either on launch day that you release or within the first week. And it's really you going out and finding these people on the internet, and there are tons of people, there are tons of resources. We talk about it a ton in the course. Well, I'm not here to fucking flood you to the course, but it's a 1 hour long video about how to actually assemble the launch team. And these people, like I said, they'll get the book, and then within the first week, you have 50 people. They'll just spam your book with reviews. From day one, your book can sell really well and work with the Amazon algorithm instead of against it.
Yeah. But look, assembling a launch team is, in a sense, easy to the point where it's simple, but it's a lot of work. You got to go out there and find these people.
I can tell you exactly what to do.
Yeah, there are a bunch of different websites. You go on Amazon. There are ways to find these people that will want to leave a review for your book. And this also comes back to, in order for them to leave a good review, your book has to be good. That's a whole separate discussion, but if your book isn't good, none of this works. This entire thing falls apart.
And like you were saying, it's a lot of hard work, but I want to end this video on this quote. I'll just plop it up on the screen. I read this somewhere while trying to find reviewers myself. It's something along the lines of best-selling books don't just happen. Best-selling books are created by the author. I'm totally butchering it, but you see it on the screen. Just read it on the screen. Yeah. And the point of that quote is, I read it, I was like, damn, that's right as fuck. This is what we need to share with people. These people who have best-selling books, they didn't just get lucky with it. I mean, they might have hit a trend or something, but generally, they worked for it. They went that extra mile, and in many cases with publishing, going that extra mile is spending the time to gather reviews on your book. And this video will just bring awareness to, yeah, that's the thing you need to do to get your book selling if it's good.
Yeah. So to wrap this up, if you don't have an email list, you're not some celebrity that has people that will leave, reviews for you. You have to go out and find them.
Yes.
That's what people don't either really talk about or even do. Haven't seen many people doing this. And also, I want to end it on this. When it comes to your audiobooks, ACX provides you with ACX codes for this purpose exactly, to make it easy for you to gather reviews.
Yes.
Use these codes to your advantage. Give them to anyone that you know and ask for a review in exchange. 100% allowed. Now, it's a little bit different on Amazon. We can talk about that in a different video. But use your ACX codes. Like, they've purposely made it as easy as they can for us.
Yes.
You have to get legitimate reviews.
They're basically review codes
Yes.
that you have on ACX. That's what they're for. But let's wrap this up. I don't know what I'm doing. My fucking cauldron or
Flip in a
something.
bag?
I don't know. That's the big secret that we wanted to talk about, and I hope this does actually have an impact on people and make you and change the way you think and have yourself. If you're one of those people not having the success that you want, you look at your books and or your business as a whole and you realize, is that it? For many people, it likely is. Like almost every time, that's the problem.
The last sentence: you need reviews, no questions asked.
Yeah,
No
I like that
questions
quote.
asked.
Yes, you need reviews, no questions asked. Magic emoji, man, this magic emoji shit's getting tough. What it is, if you watch this video to the end, you spam that magic emoji to show us that you watched the video to the end. Let's drop a barn house. I'm hoping that emoji exists because we're in like a barn house right now. That's what happens when you're traveling and you don't have anywhere to film. You have to just go out and find quiet places. That's what this is.
You need good light. You need no wind. You guys don't care about that. This is fucking camera stuff.
Yes, get reviews on your books. See you in the next video.